I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. Is an old IQ test was 9 dots and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. So don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. And they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams. But have goals. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept. Having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything except my faith. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Fall forward. Society is forcing success down our throat. Comparative success down our throat. You know, I don't know if the Bible says it, but it's. Somewhere it says in the last days we'll become lovers of ourselves. The number 1 photograph now is a selfie. So we all want to be followed, no you know. We all want to lead, I should say we want. We want, we're willing to do anything to be influential. You know, the universal stems from the specific. Where's your soul, where's your heart, where does it start? Do you want credit for it, or do you want to see the other person do well? It's the most selfish thing I've done in my life is give. If you don't fail, you're not even trying to get something you never had. You have to do something you never did. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you have already done, and consistency every day, not just on Tuesday and miss a few days. You have to work at it every day. You have to plan every day. You've heard the saying, we don't plan to fail. We fail to plan. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. You know. But fame is a monster. You know, and we all have these ladders or battles, roads we have to walk in our given lives. Be you famous or whoever's out there listening, we all have our individual challenges. Fame just magnifies the problems and the opportunities. I never looked at things as problems, I looked at them as opportunities. Maybe that's something I could say. You know, someone did this and what an opportunity. You had to make a difference because you never know who's watching. Imagine you're on your deathbed and standing around your deathbed are the